Morning students. Today we'll start a new chapter number 10, vector algebra. Interesting chapter, and these two are connected upcoming chapters, vector algebra and three-dimensional geometry. The important chapter there, first look up about the vector. So today we'll start with the concept. 10.1 exercise in your book is no meaning of to do the practice. You please understand about the concept only. The real thing will start from 10.2. So first of all, today I'll dedicate or serve the concepts to you. Try to understand. First of all, we start with the so-called definition of vector. You know about vector. Vector meaning direction plus magnitude. It's called a vector. Who has a direction as well as its magnitude, it means it is a vector. So I would speak, I don't want to show about what is vector quantity, what is scalar quantity and something like that. But okay, what is the real meaning of vector? It has direction as well as its certain magnitude. It's called a vector. What is the symbol of vector? Look at it again. Suppose it is a initial point. Suppose it is initial point O. And this is the terminal point A. And I am making direction from A to O. I'm making direction from O to A, and can you see this picture shows that it is a vector OA and given by this direction OA, because the direction is towards A from O. The vector is written OA vector. Now in a big practice you can write only this symbol. You know that because very often we use this particular symbol, and it's not a convenient symbol it is, so that we will write only with a straight line marker OA vector. So this is now read OA vector or vector OA. You also can use this symbol no matter at all. One more thing, this also vector is given by small alphabet of small letter of English alphabet, like A, like B, like C. So you also can say it is a vector or vector A. Try to understand. It is given by this small letter of the English alphabet, A, B, C, D, like that, no matter at all. But you just have to know either by this way or this way. We have a two-way starting point and terminal point, and or by this way or simple single alphabet letter like small a I have used to represent the vector. So this is a simple the way of representation of the vector, where O is the starting point, beginning point, and A is a terminal point. This is a way of showing the vector. Okay, now let me speak some about the modulus of vector. That's simple. The modulus meaning the magnitude. And let me speak something about this. Is OA was my vector. So modulus of vector OA is given by mod of OA. Try to understand mod of OA. And one beautiful thing I'm telling you, that this can be written also OA without any vector. If without vector you are using this symbol, it means it is the magnitude and distance from O to A. And you also can write it is A to O, no matter at all. So try to understand that when you will write modulus of any vector OA, you will use a mod with the vector symbol. And if you don't want to use this, you have to remove both of the sign, this sign as well as this sign. So only OA shows magnitude or modulus of the vector OA. And if you will go with this symbol, okay, again say the modulus of vector A is given by mod of A or given by A. Only A means there is no symbol at all upside or the either side, no symbol if I'm using, only A means it is a modulus of vector A. So keep remember these two, especially an important symbol, students. Okay. Now I'm telling you here the unit vector. Unit vector. Very important thing I'm telling you. Look at such a vector. Completely I would write. Let A is any vector. So in the direction of A, the unit vector is given by A cap. If A is any vector, like that, so in the direction of A, the unit vector is actually given by this one. Can you read it? A cap is a unit vector, is given by vector A upon mod A, and again I would speak one thing, that one short definition, that unit vector is such a vector whose modulus is 1. In short definition I would use unit vector, such a vector whose mod is 1. The mod is 1. It means it is a unit vector. I wrote a mathematical definition here, that if A is any vector, can you see? It is A is any vector. So in the direction of A, a vector A cap in the direction of A, like that, it may be parallel or it may be in the direction of A. Because I wrote in the direction of A, meaning it may be parallel. Here directions are same. So in the direction of A, the unit vector is given by A cap, and whose that it means that it had defined by vector A upon mod A. And if you will go look at such a vector whose mod is 1, if you will find the mod of A cap, you will have 1. Can you see? I tell you, you have a cap equal to vector A upon mod A. I will find its mod. It should be 1. Look at, like that. Mod I took. I will break the mod into two parts, upside and downside. In downside is already A, so there is no meaning of mod. It's already mod. So what about this particular mod? A is A and it is A. When cancel, it is a 1. It is 1. So you please understand about the thing that A cap is equal to vector A upon mod A is itself a unit vector in direction of any vector A, and whose mod is 1. So keep remember both of the definition. It is a mathematical definition, and in short I would say A cap is such a vector whose mod is 1. When you will take a mod of A cap, you will have a 1. So keep remember, it will be asked in later of the question. Remember the definition. Whenever A will be given and you will be told to find its unit vector, you will use this formula. So keep remember in your mind. Okay. So let me wrap this initial concept. Still a lot of things remaining. I will tell you one by one. Right till here we have seen three things. First, this is first we have seen the representation of the vector. Second, we saw here the modulus, and third we have seen the unit vector. Now I'll go on some other things, like I'll write here the negative vector. Can you see? Negative vector is itself a very simple name. Like suppose AB is any vector. Let AB is any vector. Then negative vector of AB is given by BA. So I would write one thing, that whenever AB is written BA, you will use a minus sign just after it. Try to understand. It is AB and it is a BA, but you have to use a minus sign. Whole conclusion is, whenever you need and required to change AB as BA, you will just change its sign and you can write BA. Suppose you have a PQ and you want to write it, that is QP, so you will only write the minus sign and you can write minus QP. This is a negative vector of PQ. So keep remember, nothing hard it is, very simple, very simple. Vector of AB is equal to minus BA. So this is a negative vector. One more thing in extra, if you will take a mod of both, I know that you know it, that in case of mod there is no meaning of direction. The meaning of AB, distance AB, the meaning of BA, distance BA. So the meaning is this AB and the meaning is a BA, because the mod of negative is a positive and BA is a mod like that. So distance of AB and distance of BA are same. When we talk about mod, it means we are talking about the distance. So here the simple thing we have observed. Okay, next is, I write the equal vector. It's a very important thing it is. Try to understand what I am writing here. Can you see? See the picture. It is A, it is B. Two vectors I have made here. So when vectors A and B are equal, three things will happen. Three things will happen. First, A and B have same direction. Same direction. Second thing will happen, A and B are parallel vector. Can you see parallel vector? Parallel vector. Third, A and B must have the same mod. A and B have the same length. Then it whole called vector A equal to vector B. This is very important thing in the vector. Two vectors are equal, three things will happen, the direction will be same, they are parallel, and the third thing is their mod is always same. So this is the thing, when even a single will, you know that if one of the condition will not follow, meaning A and B will not be equal. So when three all will follow, A and B will be equal. So keep remember one idea with one example short. I would speak some about the equal vector. Can you see the picture? This is my parallelogram. This is my parallelogram. Suppose these two directions are making same. So one should understand that these are none else but these are equal vector. Equal vector. Because if I made a direction same, okay. They are parallel, yes. They have a same length, meaning their mod is also equal. So if I suppose to write it is A, you should not say it is B, you also can say it is A, because both are equal. This time I took A and B and I wrote A equal to B, but while making the picture, if you say it is A, you can say it is A. Suppose it is B, so you can say it is also B, because both are also an equal vector. So this is very good thing you are having, you are learning, and two equal vector will apply like that in such kind of a quadrilateral, circle, in rectangle and so on. So okay, this is a way which I wanted to share. Many things I have got to tell you. One by one I will tell you, no matter at all. So this is you have seen the equal vector. Now I will tell you the addition of two vectors. Addition of two vectors, which is very simple. Look at it here. Suppose it is first vector, my vector is AB, suppose A. And suppose the another vector is BC. Suppose I am not writing A or sub B like that. First vector is AB and second vector is BC. So their addition is given by third vector AC. So try to understand. I am writing here AB plus BC without picture. B and B is a common. So leave it AC. So this is a simple thing. So AB plus BC equal to AC. Suppose I have a triangle. And I want to make a direction, own direction. So okay, you can go through anywhere. Like if you say AB, like from B you want to start. BC plus CA, you can write BA, no matter at all. Yeah, just for making the direction, students, you are independent. You can write this situation like BC plus CA is equal to BA. That is true. The C was common, BA is answer. But one is doing like that. Okay. Suppose it is an independent triangle, and one is making a direction like that. Okay, I'll write like that. Say AB plus BC equal to, don't write CA, but AB plus BC equal to what will come? AC. Look at the direction. Look at the direction. AB plus BC equal to AC. This is the thing. So it's very important thing we are having. This is called addition of the vector. And by this concept, I want to pull your attention towards one important concept. Can you see the concept? Look at it. If this is triangle given, and I am making intentionally this direction. Suppose it is given. Suppose it is given. So clock or anti-clockwise, we have a direction. Look at AB, BC and CA. So what will the answer? What will be the answer? I want to find the addition of all the vector taken clock or anti-clockwise of the triangle. Meaning I am finding AB plus BC plus CA. What will come? Okay, look. By vector addition, we know what you know. Look at picture AB plus BC, and now don't see the picture, but use your own definition. AB plus BC equal to AC, which you know. But when you will see the picture, oh, something is wrong, because in picture the direction is from CA and it is your AC. So okay, no matter, it is given. It was given. So okay, so you can write AB plus BC equal to that AC, you can write minus CA. Minus C, I write out taught you negative vector. And why I wrote CA? Because my direction is from C to A, so that I need to change here, and I did. And after that I will transfer CA here. So AB plus BC plus CA is equal to 0. And what you have observed is very beautiful thing is coming. Can you read? AB plus BC plus CA is equal to 0. Whenever the direction either in clock or anti-clock or in single order, the sum of all the vector is equal to 0. It may possible in such a quadrilateral also. One should understand when directions are in single side, clock or anti-clock, meaning AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is equal to, it will be 0. It will be 0. So it's very simple. Think it is coming. One more thing which I right now came in my mind, I want to share with you here. This is also called null vector. Can you see? Null vector. Null vector. Such a vector whose initial point and terminal point are coincide. Like, when I started my vector concept, it was initial point, it was terminal point. AB is the exist vector, it is definitely. But when B comes on A, meaning like that. So what you will say? A and A, definitely it will call A. The initial point and terminal point are same. So this just like a point whose meaning it is a null vector, and whose mod is definitely will be 0. Like that. This is actually O. Null vector also can be sent 0 and use a 0 and use a vector. It is called a null vector. If you are writing numerical 0, it is still acceptable. So both symbols are acceptable for null vector. So keep remember whose initial point and terminal point is. Okay. One thing again. AB plus BC plus CA. What came? It was 0. Right now I saw by one more method we can prove. Even we are not making triangle, no matter at all. Can you see? See these two. AB plus BC is equal to AC. Right now I taught you. Plus CA. Again, C is coming common. AC plus CA is equal to AA. And you know that AA is not else but it isn't 0. Vector 0, null vector 0 or 0, anything you can say. So this is a way. Keep remember, whenever in order, lots of vector if you are taking, answer is still 0. No matter at all. Okay. So this was a null vector also. And now I'll tell you the new thing called a position vector. I'm telling you position vector. What is a position vector of point? This is a important concept. Look at it here. This is my first point O, which is suppose called origin point, and this is my second point A. So I would write, read and see, position vector of A, position vector of point A is given by OA. OA. This is it was the initial definition of vector also. But why this is important? Position vector of A is OA. For position vector, origin point was important. Again, if I ask you, suppose it is A and suppose it is B, what is the position vector? In short, PV. Position vector of B. So as you saw, position vector of A was OA, position vector of B, normally student used to say AB, but it is a maybe right, maybe wrong. Why? Because till now I did not mention origin point. This time O was origin point. So one should understand that always position vector of any point is given for origin point, meaning O must be there. O must be there. O is the origin point, must be there, no matter O is there. So always position vector of A is given by the origin point. Here, if I say it is A is origin point, suppose A is origin point, then position vector of B is given AB. This is very important. When A is origin point, definitely you can give the definition of the position vector of any point B. Again, I speak one thing. Suppose it is sober quadrilateral. So what is the position vector of B? What is the position vector of C? What is position vector of D? So the question is with respect to what? With respect to what? So this is with respect to A was origin point. This is with respect to O was origin point here. If I say this is O is my origin point, which was not in picture. So try to understand. Origin point can be seen in picture, cannot be seen in picture, no matter at all. But whenever you talk about the position vector of the point, you have to take one point as origin point. So this is suppose my origin point. This time position vector of A will be OA, position vector of B will be OB, position vector of C is OC, and position vector of D is the OD. These are the position vector of the point. And if you suppose to say your A is origin point, so all the position vector of all the point will given for A only with respect to A only, because A is origin point. So position vector of B is given AB, position vector of C is given AC, position vector of D is given AD, and position vector of A itself is given 0. Why? Position vector of AB is AB, position vector of C is AC, position vector of D is AD, and position vector of A is AA meaning 0. Initial and terminal point are same. So keep remember, always position vector of origin point is 0. Keep remember that things. So this is all the concept position vector, and it is always given with respect to origin point. If there is no origin, you can take origin from your side. If you don't want to take origin, you can consider one of the point as origin point in the picture. So please keep remember these things. Okay. Now let me complete some more things. Let me complete more things here. We talk about some scalar multiplication of a vector. Actually, I would say that a vector with scalar or constant coefficient. That's a different language I used here. That is the vector with scalar or constant coefficient. What it meaning? Look at, I tell you some beautiful things. Suppose it is a vector A. This is my vector A. AB is my vector A. suppose it is A, it is B. AB is a vector A. If I talk to you about 2A, or you can say 2AB, no matter at all, both are same actually, 2A or 2AB. So when I say 2 is a coefficient of A, multiple of A, what its meaning? So I would say that 2A is a new vector whose direction is the direction of A and whose mod is 2 times of A. This is, two lines are very important, even it is long to read. I speak you here only that 2A is a new vector which is in the direction of A whose mod is double of A. Can you see the picture? This is my 2A. This is my 2A. This was A, this is 2A. This 2A is a new vector whose direction is in the direction of A. See, both directions are equal. And whose mod is a double of A. This distance is this one and this have a double distance. Like that. So 2A is completely meaning that this is a new vector whose direction in the direction of A, but whose mod is double of the A. So this is the thing. If I write what is minus 2A, beautiful thing it is. Suppose it is A. It is A. So what is minus 2A? Minus 2A have the same definition, but direction will be changed. Why? It's a minus sign there. Minus sign there. The direction will be changed. The mod is at 2 times of A. Keep remember, don't say minus 2 times. When we talk about mod now, it is positive and it is a 2A. Like that. Like that. So I would say that twice of mod of A. So can you see that this have a mod double of A, but according to distance they are changed. This is a A and this is a minus 2A. So keep remember the thing. When it is a 2A, suppose it will be same. It will be same. This is beautiful thing it is being there. So one should understand. Again I speak some about this one small example I will put here. You can understand by your own. Like what? Suppose it is a trapezium I made, and suppose it is A, and I say this is a double of A or triple of A. So what you will say? You will make it's a parallel. So one thing, it's when it is parallel, okay, it is A, so I can say it is a 3A. 3 times, right now I taught you, it's a 3 times. Okay, that's simple. But if I say this is A and I don't know, and I ask you what is the vector, so definitely you will ask me, sir, what time this vector of A? If I say I don't know what time, so you will write, you know, sometimes this vector of A, so you will write with some symbol like MA, like lambda A, like KA, or something like that symbol you will use, guys. Here it means that this is A, this is lambda A, this is some times of A, I don't know what kind of A, same direction, meaning lambda is positive value, it may be 2 times, it may be 3 times or something like that. So this is a way of doing so. Keep remember this time these are parallel. I put some more example. If I say AB equal to 2CD, what do you think? Make a picture. So it means AB and CD have the same direction, and AB is a twice of CD. What it's meaning? Look at, I tell you. This is my CD. This is my AB. Can you see the picture? This AB equal to 2 times of CD. Their directions are same because 2 is positive. Their directions are same. And AB is equal to twice of CD, meaning mod of AB is twice of mod of CD. When you will find mod now, can you see? When I find mod AB equal to 2CD, what do you think? Meaning mod of AB is equal to mod of twice of mod of CD. So this length is CD and this is a double of AB. So keep remember by this scenario, whenever equal to sign is coming between two vectors, meaning they are parallel. Equal to sign between two vectors is coming with any constant, no matter they'll be parallel. And this too says AB have a mod double of CD. And third, it is a positive sign, says they have direction same. If suppose negative sign it is coming, okay, you change like that. It means AB and CD are parallel because equal to sign is there. AB have a double, mod of AB is a double of mod of CD because it is 2 times. Negative says they are different, they have a different directions. So this is very good thing it is coming. Suppose one more example I want to share with you here. What do you think about this? You will please conclude that, make out some conclusion that AB, between them we have equal to sign. So AB and BC are parallel. But we know that AB have a mod double of BC. But this is only the contradiction. AB and BC are parallel. Can you make a picture? Can you make a picture? AB and BC. I can't break the B. I can't break the B. B is a common point. So I would write, can you see AB is a double of BC? I would write like that. See? I would write like that. When B is a common point coming now, AB and BC are parallel, I know, but B is a common point. It means that they cannot be parallel, they will coincide. So whenever points ABC, we have to show they are collinear. Whenever the point should be shown collinear, you have to show AB parallel to BC. You will have to write B is a common point. That means AB and BC cannot be parallel, but ABC will be collinear. Can you see the picture? They have a same direction. Same direction. It is a positive sign. Same direction. AB have a mod double of BC. AB have a mod double of BC. BC is small and double of BC is AB. And this time they will not be parallel because equal to sign was there. Equal to sign was there. It shows it is parallel. Yes, I wrote, but B was a common point, so they are in same line. So this is the thing which is very important to understand. Try to see the video twice and thrice. You will get more ideas. So okay, that's all of the day. Tomorrow we'll start some new things. Thank you.